What's going on, everybody? Captain RoBear and crew here for the eternal Rime of the Frostmaiden, episode 11.
11.
Stand snow.
Back to the cold.
That's not true. Dad has all the snow that we need. And if there's somebody that's gonna bring the snow, it's gonna be Tedman, okay?
him and Johnny, two torches. Here we go. Here we go. We're starting the party off real early tonight.
Hey, you want to go hit some rails in the snow?
You don't have to be fucking Sean White to hit this, baby.
I'm Sean White.
What you may have missed is just the overall stress of trying to live in 2026. You know, that's it. That's all you missed here. We're ready to play some D&D. Let me tell you. Hit us up with announcement. Son of Alt Rock Radio 96.9, the Mangweiser.
I'd love to say there's a lot going on right now, but there is in the alternative music world, but nothing I can talk about. Everything I've been sworn to secrecy, but there is some cool stuff coming from a lot of people's favorite bands, including one beer drinking rock and roller who's going to drop a new song within the next 36 hours. Let's just put it that way.
Who could be a beer drinking rock and roller?
That sounds made up.
He's a recent dad out of wedlock, and that's all I can say.
Oh, Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll.
Veggie Roll? No.
Jelly Roll is actually going to cover the Kid Rock songs where he did all the covers. So he can make it worse. Werewolf in Louisiana.
I heard he was doing a cover of 17 by Winger, but I mean that must be into their album.
We can't go there anymore. It's too close to home.
Too close to everything. I don't want it.
Timmy, save us, please.
So I do have one announcement. So as some of you know, in my 42 years of life, I've lived many lives, and one of those was as a touring musician. And so I have somehow convinced one of those bands that I toured with to release new music and play shows this year. And so far, our first book show is in Wisconsin on July, 18th, Saturday, at the festival called Rockfest. So this is the first time I'm actually saying this on the internet. So it took
Ooh, rock me Amadeus.
It took
Are you the beer drinking guy that he was just talking about? Is this some elaborate setup?
What a scheme. We got you.
we know this not to be true because Tim's bougie ass drink at conventions.
It's not big.
Yeah, I know.
It's a pinky up drink. But
And we confirm that your band's name is not Cum Attic, right?
it's not coming.
Damn it!
As much as I wanted it to be, you'll never
Timmy!
understand.
Timmy! Oh
Oh no, it really does.
When this logo was made, that's the first thing I said.
I know we did this whole bit before, but it was just too good not to pass up right now with it up there.
Oh, that's so much better getting it live just like that.
Oh, boy, it really does. Holy shit.
You'll never unsee it. It's
You can't unsee it for sure.
I think it's only going to do good things for you, though. I
hope so. Especially the type of music we play does not lend itself to that name. So if you like blackened thrash music in the vein of like Black Dahlia Murder, you'll love this band. That's kind of what we go for.
As someone who survived
words.
the Bottom Lounge in Chicago during Bear Week by accident, it's just not true. I hope the Leather Daddies love you.
Oh, I hope they do too.
You got Hollywood Undead on your day? Offspring,
Yep.
great live performance.
Oh,
I'm
it's gonna be
surprised that they're still alive.
Yeah, it's I think we're 3 p.m. Saturday is our
Hell
slot.
yeah!
So
So exciting.
Well, congratulations, dude. That's gonna be
Yeah, no, that's great.
and hopefully more shows to come, and when we finally release a new song, I'll be able to post that as well.
Are we?
Are you
we
guys
getting
ready
recording?
for Come Addict?
I was gonna announce this for sure.
Oh my god!
Are you guys ready to come?
Oh yeah!
Oh my god!
It really,
Can't wait to
really,
send this to all the guys in the band.
it really does look like that, though.
This clip is about to disappoint, 4 other mid-40s guys.
Well, I mean, it looks like Climatic is the name of the band, and your album name is Climactic. So, you know what I mean? Like, this is Climactic, we're ready to come at you.
Let's fucking go.
In very stereotypical metal fashion, you have a logo, and you have to put the plain text logo beneath it, so everybody understands what this thing says.
Dude, you guys could make the Pantera videos with this. Watch it go, baby. Watch it go.
But yeah, no, for real. Are we getting a live stream? Are they going to record it? Do you know?
I guarantee we will record our set. I don't know if the festival will, but that is a great question, and I will have a follow-up.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yes,
More
please.
links for the cum
Cum
fan
stream?
names for this band.
No.
Streaming now on Fansly and OnlyFans. We get to see Timmy's band. Yeah, right? I was gonna say 70-30 on Fansly. Yeah.
Tim, this means you might be able to play the cum room at MagFest. You might finally get us in.
Oh
This is the
my
way in.
god.
If you don't make a song based off the mythical cum room of MagFest.
I mean, with a name like Climactic, you feel like you have to. So.
Let me in your cum room.
Thank you for laughing with us, Tim. You are a fucking you are a great sport.
Listen, you can't tour across the country and not make fun of yourself. It has to come with the territory.
Yeah.
The only
it's
reason
hard.
Sure does.
The only reason I knew that I was okay with that joke is we had done it before. I was off, and Tim was like, "Yeah, I said it immediately when we did that first logo." I was like, "Okay, good." He knows.
This is not the first time I've said this publicly. I've always hated the name. I've always hated the logo.
Chat's right. There is no snow here. There's only cum. You can't unlook at the chat boxes now.
Oh,
No.
The whole world is gone. The chat.
What do you think the goopy eyeball beneath my feet is encased in?
Above
Cum of the Frostmaiden.
Our can boxes is just cumsicles. Like, what, like
The Eternal Rim.
The eternal rim begins. Ted, kick us off. Tell us more about the Cummancer.
I was gonna say, sounds like the. I don't have anything, which is pretty anti-climactic, but it is what it is.
many points. However many points you want for that joke, you get them.
I couldn't have.
Oh,
Get
the moderation is gonna have a hell of a time with the amount of automod things that are gonna get flagged from whatever keeps popping up in chat. Oh man. Yeah, I got a lot of content out right now. I can't follow that. That's pretty. I mean, If you're on Instagram, chances are you've seen me talking about how bad the U.S. bobsled team did. Because
It's your claim to fame now.
apparently, that or curling or pick an Olympic sport and somehow tie it into Dungeons and Dragons, and it seems to be my new claim to fame. So as long as there's still Olympic content to be made, I'm really trying to figure out how I can relate the blowing through the entire Olympic reserve of condoms in 3 days to Dungeons and Dragons. I'm working on figuring out that one.
Automatic for that.
Haste.
Everybody out here is telling me the horny bard trope is dead. I fucking know about that.
Well, what is that? Bear's endurance or whatever? That's about
Yeah.
This has got action surge written all over it.
But there's something there. We'll get to that in a future video. So
We'll workshop it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I can. There's a lot of really good fail from figure skating, and I was like, I got something's here. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. But
Dude, the guy's nickname was Quad God. He was destined to fall. You can't call it.
It was so sad for him not to. It sucks that he had that performance that day.
Just a horrible run. Did great in all the other stuff. But you can't call yourself Quad God. Media cursed him. That was a monkey's paw.
Yeah, I would agree. Well, Ivar, whatever his name is, something.
yeah, well, there's there's a chick who did a flip and lost a ski while she was going downhill. And then the guy's coming out and then it broke the binding on her boot. And then the tech's running out with a new pole and ski and he falls running to her to bring her the new ski. So there's some good ones out there that I will working up ideas for. But yeah, it's crazy. Plus, then you got the poking and cheating with curling. That whole thing.
Dude,
Fingergate. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Fingergate.
Fingergate, indeed.
Old Pokey Pete.
There are 30,000 cameras on you, and you think that you're gonna get away with poking the fucking rock?
I didn't touch the rock.
I'd do it. Well, apparently he found out.
Just he doubled down hard. It's like yelling back at him right after it. So,
he tried to trump his way out of it, but they were like, "No, I'm sorry."
That's not how cameras work.
I'm
gonna tell you, dude.
Didn't touch it. Wouldn't be me.
Yep. So I don't know. More of that on the horizon mixed in with other content. Oh, and by the way, because you can't make this stuff up. All the stuff's been going on with the house and all this. And then today they just go, you think we could move up the closing date? And I was just like, we already agreed on it. And then we're like, yeah, we're going to ask for some money, which they can just say no. Because that's the way the contracts work. But we're like, yeah, maybe for repairs for this. And then they're like, well, we're going to meet you halfway. So maybe you can move up the date. And I was like, no. It's not happening.
Dude,
I was like,
psychos.
They put the crazy
Absolute
long
psychos.
closing date on there too. That's what's now they want that money. It's my money and I want it now.
JG Wentworth is coming in.
they literally made in the conversation were about how they, we believe in karma and if we're meeting you halfway, then you should meet us halfway. And I was just like, this is America. I don't know what you want. You signed a contract, my dude. It's a done deal.
Evoking karma. That's crazy. Post contract. Holy shit.
And it was like closing date's a Tuesday, and I was like, I can give it to you on Monday. That make you feel better?
Give it to you on Monday. X gonna give it to you.
Does this one day help your cause? I don't know what you want.
Depends on what they
Somebody's
bought.
wife already spent that money.
Depends on
Yeah,
what they
right.
want.
Oh wow.
Anyway, that's it for me.
Well, I had a blast in New Zealand. It was great. I won't. I got a lot of stories, but I'll just keep them short. Top 3 highlights was seeing the glowworms in the caves. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Got to see glowworms light up the whole top of the cavern, and then we walked out to having the Milky Way come out of the same cavern and crawl across the sky. That was like being on acid. Loved that. That was amazing.
Are you on acid?
Might
Thank you, Tim.
Couldn't tell you the difference. Then another night we had bioluminescence lapping up onto the porch that we had. We had a waterfront property that we had booked, and bioluminescence. But what was really funny about that is we were all outside talking and shooting the shit. And I was like standing there looking at the water, and I was thinking to myself, man, that water looks weird. And then like a wave would happen. I was like, the water is looking weirder. And then finally, like one wave crashed, and I was like, okay, there's something glowing in the water. And I stick my hand out in there, and my hand comes up just like covered in the bioluminescence. Like, I'm like, ah! So then we proceeded to like spend the next 8 hours with paddles on the board. We were just all set on the boardwalk and had our paddles in the water. We were just splashing and playing with the bioluminescence. So that was super fun. So literally had the stars below, had the stars in the cavern, had the stars in the sky. It was nuts. And then the last big highlight was getting a bungee jump off of the 43-meter AJ Hackett Bridge. I'd wanted to do bungee jumping, but nobody else in the group did. And I like kind of wrote it off. Like I didn't want this to be like some 5-hour thing that everybody was going to have to sit around while I, watch the safety video and put all the stuff on and then go jump. As we're leaving Queenstown, we happened to drive by the bridge, and everybody in the car was like, well, let's just go watch a couple people bungee jump. So we pulled over. As soon as we parked the car, I ran right to the front desk and said, how quickly can I jump? And they said, well, we can get you on right now. So I tapped my card and I ran up to the top of the bridge.
That's how it went down?
By the time everybody got to the viewing deck, I was on the fucking bridge with my harness on, and I waved out and said, here I go. And they're like, wow, what? And I just
Amazing.
They show you the video while they're putting the harness on you. You're just gonna go out here and do this.
And
oh
this
my
is
God.
why
It was
when we take Feisty out anywhere, we put a leash on him.
Dude.
And you didn't get chopped. It was just, something down in the water wasn't ready to eat you when you went down to tease him.
No.
That water was quick too. That water was moving.
Where did you post the videos of it, Feisty?
There's a link in our channel somewhere. I'll find it again.
It's like a G Drive link. You might have missed
Oh,
it.
it was a
Media Epic
G
Shop.
Drive link. That's right.
I just reposted it in there.
Yo, there we go. Because you have a video in here, right?
Yeah, so they have an awesome setup. So they've got like 5 static cameras, and it's included with your bungee jump purchase. It like there's no upcharge or anything. They're just like, hey, you get the video package. We'll point to you. They have like one professional cameraographer with a still photo camera set up, and then they have 5 still cameras, and they piece together this quick little video for you using the static camera shots, and then they give you a couple of stills, but they give you this whole package. It emails to you 20 minutes after you get done with your jump. You have a whole like nice high quality video to share with everybody.
That's so
We
cool.
can just get so tiny.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
it's easily one of the most exhilarating. It was more intimidating and exhilarating than skydiving was. Because
Wow.
to get up to the edge to jump, your feet are tied together. So you have to penguin walk up. Like you cannot, your feet do not go apart. So they're like, okay, we need you to get to the edge. So I'm like shuffling to the edge with just this one dude holding onto my back belt. And then I get to the edge, or what I thought the edge was, and he said, no, you have to get your toes over the edge. So I had to get half of my foot off of the edge. And then he counts down and says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump.
I showed this
There
to
he
Amanda.
goes.
She screamed watching you jump.
And the videos that everybody else in the group took actually has audio of me going, "Wah!"
I
Like the
couldn't
whole valley.
I couldn't remember if it had copyright music on it or not, so I was like,
this
I
has
muted it.
royalty-free music on it, but the videos that I also have from everybody else's phones is got my sounds of me just screaming as I jump off the bridge.
Yeah, it's got like the same music that every like Budweiser commercial has.
Rock 3. Jelly roll.
Rock 3.
Yeah, it's the setting on the Sanyo keyboard.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, but no, that was an absolute blast.
I can't get over the color of the water.
So much of the water there is glacier fed, and that plus the sediment that like settles on the bottom from that creates that watercolor effect, and it's just
Live more fearless.
Yes. Extreme.
No fear.
No fear. Joe Rogan style.
Tribal tattoo.
Yeah, we were. We were in and out of that whole experience in under an hour, which was the craziest thing to me.
That's
like
awesome.
Yeah, because you thought it was going to take like half a day, right?
What was that?
You thought it was going to take like half a day. That's why you didn't want to burden on the
I had no
party.
idea what to expect. But like when I went skydiving, you had to watch like a safety video.
Yeah.
You had to like watch them pack the shit. Like there's all this
You're there
stuff
for a
that they
few
go through
hours
and
for
do.
skydiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Bungee jumping. You give them
jump.
money, they push you off bridge. It's like- oh, I will say the best part of that is when you finally hike back up to the top. They have a sign at the top that says "Another jump, only $100 more." They're like, go do it again for like a third of the price.
Oh, that's. I've wondered in the economics of that, how many times that happens.
Oh, a lot.
Thrill seekers, absolutely. Punch that ticket again. It's just like going up the lift.
If I had anybody else in the group that was wanting to do it with me, and I wasn't just going to be me just jumping up the bridge all day, I would have just kept going back up and doing another $100 jump. Are you kidding me?
So, how do you? I've been curious. How do when you're obviously you're at the bottom. The bungee has stopped bungeeing.
Yep.
How you get back up? They just like haul you back up, or do you,
You
go
see
off to
you saw the
side, or-
raft.
Yeah.
Oh, the raft. Yeah.
They stick a pole up, you grab the raft, and they pull you back down, and then they pull you all the way down to disconnect you from the bungee jump.
I was watching. I was like, oh, did they just reel him up? Oh, that's
what I was wondering.
I was like, that's gotta be horrible.
We already saw that, we already saw what his head looked like. If they reeled him back up, all the blood was rushing right to his scrot head over there. So,
oh man, that's the opening of Comadic's fucking music video.
Oh, also, I did get a new tattoo while I was there. It's a pickle alien.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Look at oh my god, it is
Green
even
screen
better
gets
than
it.
it green screens it out.
Yeah.
Everybody in chat who's got the wooden pickle, you need to drop it right now. Wooden pickles in the chat.
Get him up
God.
there. This one's
Tracy's
an
catching up
alien.
to my tattoos. Time for me to go get another one.
No, I'm nowhere close to your tattoos. The other really good photo, and I'll just put it in our group chat, is my Fitbit. So you'll watch my heart rate all day, and then you'll see the insane spike for when I jump off the bridge. It goes from 70 to 170 in a second.
Yo. Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
Loved
Yeah, I
it.
wonder
Had
what
a
your
blast.
cortisol spike is during that. All of that.
I was on a high for the next like 8 hours. It was ridiculous.
So
Do you
Kendra,
have anything?
do you have a cum-based band, or have you jumped off of anything, or have you made any $1 million viewed reels? Do you know
God.
Jelly Roll?
What do you
This is important. Did you get a
Listen,
barbed wire tattoo?
Dude, I did take an epic nap yesterday,
Oh.
and I worked a little
We love a
bit,
good
so I don't know how you guys are gonna top that.
Well, you had to have the nap because you worked a little bit.
I did, yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. We're just trying to play D&D over here. But
Yeah.
I can't announce I'll be at PAX East. I booked flights there. The hotel room's booked. I'll be there. PAX East. Gonna be right around the corner. Last weekend of March 26th.
Yep.
So if you're in the area, come by, say hello. Hopefully
come to
there's
the
a Voodoo
Omni,
Ranger
hang
bar.
out. Yeah.
I don't know.
Red Bull's there. Red Bull's got the tavern. It'll be Tavern 2.0 at Red Bull.
Oh, it's well, there we go. Voodoo Ranger's not gonna be there.
No, they don't know their location. They might be on the show floor.
Oh, so they're gonna do. I wonder if they're partnered with like somebody else on the floor.
Yeah, I talked to Seth on Thursday when we played Magic, and I was like, "Where are you guys going to be?" Because my question was a leading question: are you taking over the Voodoo space? And he's like, "Honestly, I don't know, but I don't think it's the Voodoo space." So
Oh,
okay. So it looks like we got to call Patrick and see what's up.
I know Wild Bill's is back with their soda.
Soda.
Well, last year it was Mountain Dew had the soda contract.
They had the contract last year,
Yeah.
very cool.
and nobody could be on the floor except for Mountain Dew. That was a cool contract.
I know, it's the only goddamn time I remembered to bring the cup I've had for 10 freaking years. And I was like, I got it. And they're like, they're not here. And I was like, well, fuck. That's how it goes.
You take this cup then.
Yeah, come see Rob and I at PAX East.
Yeah, and maybe a Wild Ted. We don't know.
It's up
I
in the air.
I canceled my hotel today. So I did that.
Good. I'm glad you remembered, so you didn't have that fun $1,800 oopsie.
Omni charge for nothing. Yeah.
Instead of making all that money on your TikTok or your reels, we're actually going to bill you that amount.
Yeah.
Fun swing. Fun swing. Yeah. Well, we need to pick up where we left off last week. With the Blaze vanquished, you guys parlayed with Chuck Targos, restoring commerce back to both Bremen and Targos. You guys were given a map of steam vents inside of Icewind Dale, learning that this is how the Zentarum have been moving, but at great trepidation, possibly stirring up those ice belays themselves. You guys also learn greater truths of Mephistocles, seemingly lighting a fire underneath this eternal Rime. Two forces competing over the north, one trying to thaw out the terrors of the Underdark, another keeping everything locked down in an eternal freeze. You guys have decided to set out to Bryn Shander, largest city of the Tin Towns, to gather more information on Dugan's Hole. But in the meantime, you guys are traveling once again in the worst conditions possible. As the Frostmaiden rolled another natural 20 on the weather check, you guys are currently with a pass without trace, heading in to the Underdark and the steam vents for the first time. Still homing in on the boule that Moxley is holding his concentration on. However, when we left Varig, you have noticed a massive eyeball frozen underneath the ice, staring back at you and the rest of the party. How do you guys want to proceed?
Does the eye move, or does it just, we just spotted it?
And has Varig told us?
Oh, yeah. I don't remember if it moved or not, but it was one of those pauses, looking down into the ice and going, I don't want to alarm anybody, but holy hell, What is that?
Nature check. Nobody has been to the Underdark, correct? I believe that's what we asked the last time.
Yeah, you asked that last time.
Yeah, so everybody roll it.
Flat disadvantage.
Just flat. I will give our druids advantage on this, even though that you've never seen something like this before. Oh, those dice are so cool.
I don't know shit.
She's
No
doing
rough
her
time
part.
for everybody.
Doing way better than me, Ma. Thanks.
Yeah. One of mine was a nat 1.
I thought I did one too.
Oh, you did?
Woo! There we go.
Okay.
With a flat, no modifier.
Still comes in as the best one.
Azar is going to tilt his flame tongue scimitar in front of you for just enough to put a barrier between you and that chunk of ice. That, my friends, is what we call a roper. That is best left under the ice. Please. There are always more than what you see. I know that the Frostmaiden has made her presence today stronger than usual. But we know that Mephistocles is melting and may have already released creatures inside of here.
Well, I guess we better get a move on then.
Are there any chances that that's got friends that aren't frozen? Is that what you're saying?
Okay. Nope. That's your tattoo. Yeah. Yeah. I knew it.
Comatic.
I've been trying so hard not to make rope jokes.
Oh shit.
I guess so. Seeing the sword go in front, does it look like the eye reacts at all to the light source, or does it look frozen? At least this particular eye.
Anybody that wants to stare at the eye, roll a perception check for me.
This sounds ominous, but I've asked a bunch now, so I feel like I have to.
Just normal.
Yeah, just a flat perception check. Marwin. La, 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 la. Welcome to the Underdark. Oh, look at the bioluminescence. It's just feisty. It's just feisty right now.
This is me.
I'm cold.
Oh god.
Mom is tripping.
Mox. You stare back at the hunger of this eye. You guys are fresh off the experience with the Beholder. It's almost like a scenario of seeing something in a zoo. It's unsettling. Unsettling is the black screen tear that just ripped across.
Don't focus on.
Wasn't gonna say anything, but yep, I saw it.
We love it here. You notice after staring at it for a good while, there is a membrane that comes down and it blinks. You notice on the back end when it blinks that it's just like frozen over on its eyelid.
Yeah.
To the point where
like
you
a slow blink.
Very slow, but you can tell that there has been melt. Even though it is well behind several walls of ice, it still has a bit of movement.
I think we might need to move a little bit faster. Let's see if we can keep our wits about us and make haste.
Yeah, because I don't want to run into any of that guy who's not frozen.
Yeah, definitely not. And so with that, I guess I'll just continue. I'm assuming I was leading based off of the layout on the screen.
That is correct. That is our party layout here.
Yeah, so then I will just go back to lead and be on extra vigilant. Are we moving stealthily? Were we already moving stealthily?
As stated, we have passed without trace, and we are moving slowly because this place is not an empty steam vent. It is full of frozen melt.
So yeah, with that move, like max slow speed, I'm moving, moving. But
that's not how this works.
No, I know.
Max slow speed. You sound like my grandma.
We do also all have silence as well.
Yeah.
On top of Pass Without Trace.
Yes.
Well, that makes it good for communicating.
Remember, you can always look and see what you have by clicking on your character sheet and going to status effects.
Do we have a way of communicating in said silence, or do we have to use like hand signals right now? Hand signals it is. Okay.
Hand signals.
I will do the wind it up and roll out and move. My focus is not on goodies. It is just on things that are potential hazards and just trying to be as straightforward of a path that I can to get through.
All that belay.
You guys have no idea of the path you need to take as the crow flies.
Great. Love that.
Your mapping of the steam vent, unfortunately, is now full of ice.
And the main thing that we were following getting in here was the boule that I was still tracking.
Now, you guys are on your way to take this to Bryn Shander. So the Zentarum have shown you their maps of how they've been traveling.
Okay.
Frostmaiden has ruined this for you with that natural 20. So right now, you're down in a tunnel. You have a map that takes you from point A to point B, but you don't know where to go because it's full of ice.
Yeah, I fully understand now. Do I have a signal on the boule?
Yes, you were still maintaining concentration on the boule further into this mess.
And does it have it? Can I see a track, or can I see a tunnel that it has burrowed separate from this new frost that has happened?
Nope.
Okay. And is there any clear way forward as far as like we said it was snowed in, but there is not. So we have to forge our own way through.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll just find a wall that is, solid rock, and then just start working my way through wherever the snow build is at.
Okay.
Using tusks.
Mechanically, it is you're 1d4ing through this dungeon.
Cool.
Is this like we're impeded by the ice, or we don't understand like the direction? Does he at least know like, oh, we're trying to get north, but we don't know where north is?
So you guys are trying to head south from
South. Yeah.
Targos. You're
Right.
basically trying to go southeast.
Yeah.
So for the most part, until you get further in, it's pretty well, are you going east, west, or south as you go? But you might have to double back in certain areas at times. Right now, there is no behind except for the exit.
Sorry. Not that yet.
Okay, because one of the reasons I'm asking is because I think I have a way to help us with at least orienting ourselves with direction. But if what it is we're impeded by ice, I can try to continue removing the ice with my water spells. I'm just not clear on what it is that we need. So I think I need to continue making a path through the ice.
You have
Right. Or
you have options.
okay.
You guys need to think about sound, vibration. You guys have spent some serious resources on trying to be as quiet as possible.
I know we said there was a sulfur smell, and that was what Moxley's nose helped. Well, that I missed. I'm assuming that sulfur smell is pretty potent and overwhelming down here.
What a fluffball you are.
Yeah. Okay.
But also the smell is how you were also using your nose to track the boule, I think too. Like you could kind of tell where you.
I know I have my Fight Club policy, but this is the funnest ban of my life.
Oh, I was like, wait, what happened?
This looks pre-recorded. I'm here. See ya.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, looks pre-recorded. Yeah.
Hey, if you'd stuck around to see all the screen tearing earlier, you would have known. Stream's too polished, bro. I needed that one. That was good. Continue.
I think the main way I was tracking the boule was the hunter's mark still.
Absolutely.
Maybe smell was involved. Yeah. But I would wager that was probably the hunter's mark. But I don't necessarily, I'm not like excited by just fully tracking the boule. I don't know what direction it's wanting to go. It'd be kind of helpful if I could get some idea as to which way is south. We could know if the boule is at least going that way. Maybe we could find its trail. But I can't really even tell which way is north, south, east, west right now.
I have navigator's tools.
Can those help us find the direction?
Would it be a compass?
That would be ideal. Does anybody have a compass?
I believe that you have something
As-
better than a compass, which is the actual magic of your hunter's mark.
But that doesn't tell me the direction. That just tells me where the boule is at. Do I know?
I don't know if there's a way I can tell you that without telling you the direction. I think you're making this a bit harder on yourself than you need to.
I would like to check where my boule ping is pinging at.
Where that boule at?
So is this hunter's mark like somebody out fishing? You're like, oh, where's the boule at? Oh, it's in the water. You know, it's around. Where'd you catch that fish, Moxley? Right in the upper lip. Like I don't like.
Go ahead and roll your spell attack with advantage.
Spell attack. I don't believe I have the button. It's okay, it's a +8. Oh, there's a nat 20.
Well, there you go.
You are the Winter Walker Wheeler Ranger Jr.
Yeah.
Can't wait for your collaboration with Jelly Roll.
I only talk to God when I need a boule.
Only God knows why.
I almost spit my drink. Spit.
Let's go. Natural 20. I'm going to have you make a roll for me.
Okay.
Let's do a percentile.
Okay. Just one regular old percentile coming up. Okay.
Nice.
77. C's get degrees.
77 yards away from your current location, you have pinged the boule. It is, as the crow flies, southeast.
Okay. Well, seems to be that direction. And I point. Without seeing any trail, Ma, do you want to maybe help clear some of the snow? We can at least follow along, see if we can find its tunnel.
I can absolutely do that, yes.
Since you guys are technically outside of pushing forward into this ice, I'm not going to have you guys make a stealth check here. If you guys do convene to speak, I will have you make that stealth roll from this point on.
So using hand signals, I will communicate to Ma to point for boule that way. Dig.
You don't have to signal now. It's in the future, and you guys, unless you have sign language taken, you will not be able to use that.
Okay. I do not have ASL. Do we have any way of...
I mean, the simplest way would to just be to stop concentrating on silence. And that makes it a little bit easier to we can talk again.
So you're saying, like, we're blocked by ice, he can't even point at it, and I would be like, obviously it's my turn. Like...
Well, he's saying we don't have to right now.
You don't have to
Right.
now. When it gets more complicated than just there, then we're gonna make that check.
Right.
Okay.
Pointing, yes. I'm not preventing you from doing that. Greater
like-
conversation.
That seems
What do you
fair.
mean I can't point, DM? I can point if I
you
want
can't do,
to.
like obviously
Take away my
he's gonna be like, can you
taking away my
fucking
point
this?
finger?
Unanimous DM, he lets us point.
Like, come on, man. Like, you can sign that I can remove that water. Come on.
What does your DM do? He lets us point at things.
Right there.
You go there, do magic.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't have to get complicated to tell me to remove the ice. Okay.
Oh, sweet summer child.
Yeah.
Feels pretty obvious.
I've got nothing in my kit
On
that
fire.
allows me to speak telepathically. I just double checked.
I thoroughly enjoy this campaign for all the things that you guys normally have but don't have. Just a reminder, though, that we do have a retraction from, I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago. You guys do have a bag of holding. I gave it to you during the turkey encounter, and I
Yep.
totally
Bag of
had
holding?
forgotten. If I had kept myself accountable and had an updated, archivist, we would know this, but we're relying on Kendra. I'm over here. I'm just trying to vibe code through, playing D&D online. So That's
And then I gotta come in later and be like, actually, we have both a bag of holding and a bag of gold.
yep. Yep. Not enough lion's mane to fix this brain.
I mean, if we're that worried about, like I said, I could stop concentrating on silence. That's easy enough. Also, crazy concept. Piece of parchment. You just say, "Hey, you go do this." You just hold a sign up.
Back has just parchment. He's just drawing maps.
Yeah, right. It's just like, you do this thing. Yeah. Everybody get your whiteboards around your neck, and we'll just.
I'm gonna walk like Deadpool in Marvel Rivals over here.
Worst run ever. Come on.
Okay, so I'm going to destroy water. I don't think that you should remove silence until after I'm done doing that. So
Sure.
All right, go ahead and cast.
yeah, I'm just trying to calculate my spell slots and see if I want to do it at second level or if there's something in second level that we'll want. So, okay, let's say I cast it at second level. Does that mean the distance in which I can cast this would be greater? It would lead us deeper southeast, or like what would that get me casting at a higher level?
It may or may not. I will look at the spell for you.
Okay.
All right. Create, destroy water.
Yeah, I don't see. Oh, I do. Never mind. Okay, increases by
Alright.
5.
There you go.
Yep. I missed that completely. So yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do second level. I didn't see my dice, did you? Where's my dice?
I don't think it does.
There shouldn't be a die for it.
Yeah, I heard it roll and I see it in the roll log. I just didn't see my
okay.
dice on screen.
Because it triggered a number, it gives the effect of rolling a die, but the result is not actually asking it to roll. It's just presenting the number.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You set out southwest 20 feet. You guys silently carve this first tunnel through the steam vent. You're able to carve in, and there doesn't seem to be anything that you cut through. You guys step forward 20 feet. How do you want to proceed?
Not cutting through anything means like it was just all water that we cut through.
All water, so you're able to step forward all the way through. No rock, no glacial flow, no creatures, no ropers.
Continue on.
Is it still, I'm assuming, just my understand, we've gone 20 feet in. That's all clear. Well, it didn't open up into another cavern. It is still ice going forward.
Yes, it is still ice, and it's obfuscated. You can see, like, the first, I would say, you got about 10 feet of visibility before it gets too cloudy to know if there is rock, creature, or obstacle.
Okay.
Is this solid ice? Or are there any openings where Varric or I could shapeshift and go navigate ahead?
Currently, it has been all solid that you carved through.
We know we got at least another 10 feet because that's as far as we can see through what we have. So there may be, it might clear up. It might be 10 feet and then it opens up, or there might be something to see. But right now it sounds like we got at least another 10 feet solid of ice.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep, and you guys need to make checks to see if you can see more.
I'll use my looking eyes. You want to do one now?
Go for it.
Perception, I assume.
Unless you have other things like bonuses to investigation, things that allow you natural manifestations.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's throwing perception. Mine is exactly the same for investigation, so maybe I'll just do that just to be different. In case,
different.
you know.
Yeah.
Although I do get advantage on perception checks, but I'll throw investigation. We'll see what we get.
Okay.
Well, I got real strong competition for the perception side. Here we go. You were right in the pack, right in the middle of the pack with everybody else here.
Well, you know, Azar was really good at staring at that ice before. Why not?
Why not now?
Gaze into the ice and tell me what you see.
Yep, exactly the same.
Oh
Great.
my god. Gee.
He's starting
We
to
have our
question
ice mancer
himself
here.
now. He's like,
The guy
wow,
who's on
he's lying to
fire
himself.
is the one who looks through the ice the best, of course.
What do your genie eyes see?
What were you saying, Tim?
Like, he's starting to question, is like, oh, why did they have to rub my lamp?
Yeah.
The worst stranger danger of all time. With a 23, you guys let Azar go forward again and stare at this chunk of ice in the front. To the southeast, look. Roughly 20 feet ahead, there is straight darkness where the floor currently is.
Let's go that way.
You guys want to communicate? Azar is going to point his sword down to where the floor is at, and he's going to shake his head.
Okay.
20 feet ahead, Azar believes there to be an obstacle.
I'll give the thumbs up and then point away from that direction, like off to the side from it.
This is where you're going to start to run into trouble, because you have a finite amount of what Mawin can do for you. So you guys need to start coming up with solutions now, or you're going to carve slightly into this tunnel and then you're going to be shit out of luck.
And then we sleep, and then we do it again.
Can we save DM? We'd like to take a really cold short rest.
Scum save. My vote would be to not deviate too far yet, but we just listen to Azar and go slightly around where he points and shakes his head no. And if that turns out poorly, then we probably should drop silence and evaluate.
Me you're a Winter Walker Wheeler Ranger, and she's got the Destroy Water spell, so.
Yeah.
I say no, go that direction, we go that direction.
I will reiterate again, you guys need to have this conversation about what you're going to do once Malwyn doesn't have her spell. You have 211 feet to go just to this belay.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to be not trapped by ice anymore. How do we do that? I did roll my perception check with vision. Has there been any aroma change? I don't think so in just 20 feet, but why not ask? Has there been any smell change in this distance?
There's no smell change. There hasn't been anything that has opened up, anything that has been rotted inside of the ice, any kind of dead creatures or pockets that seem to lead to space opening up with sulfur. Greater steam vent, one could say.
This takes somatic. Damn your silence.
Well, somatic is hand movements, verbal is speaking.
Oh, V is what I need. Okay, V. Well, so it needs all of them.
Oh, okay, well, just
Vigo.
V no go.
I am even being benevolent with your silence. I am allowing magic to happen. It's just I'm not giving you guys discussion.
Yep.
So normally clue is, or Mox normally uses clue ritually, but I can cast it instantaneously. Would you allow clue to be cast to get a more direct line for the boule? As written, it shows footprints in a 45-foot radius for anything that's passed in the last 10 days.
Unfortunately, clue will not be able to be strong enough to get through your current obstacle that the Frostmaiden has presented in front of you.
Okay.
You're lucky enough to know exactly where this thing is,
Right.
211 feet away.
But we see what suspects to be our first obstacle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Would ice be considered an object?
You let me know what you're trying to do, and I'll let you know if it applies.
I'll throw this in the chat.
He's gonna fist it.
Exactly.
gonna beat the ice into submission.
we get noise and vibrations that we're gonna create with that too.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't make noise, but it would make vibrations.
Yeah.
Is not noise vibration?
I mean, I don't know which ones. We fought a bunch, you know.
Drop silent in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to give you as much benefit as I can.
Mm-hmm.
For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through that 20-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
So, if any creature or object inside the sphere has immunity to thunder damage, this is the line, this is a good line here. That means as long as you don't outpunch your coverage, you can certainly try to punch your way forward. If you critically hit,
Oh,
you will outpunch your coverage.
interesting.
Oh no.
Can he roll with disadvantage on purpose?
What is the AC of ice?
Yeah, stop it, Ice.
Get out of here, Ice!
Get out of here.
You.
Ah.
Terrible.
It's so cold here.
Wait, so hold on. Let me ask this question. Maybe that's just my brain that's not clarifying this. Say I cast Thunderwave within this silence cone and destroy ice with it. Would that deafen the sound of the thunder wave?
Well, nothing can take thunder damage in the space.
Okay, that's what I was trying to. That's where I wasn't making the contact. Thank you. That's what I needed.
Yeah. It literally, it says objects and creatures are immune to all thunder damage.
Yeah, so you could just be doing it the whole time and nobody would know what's happening back there.
So you guys understand, you can do this kind of siege damage to it, but you're not going to have that reverberation, that extra part that comes out, unless you smack it a little too hard.
Give it the old Ike Turner.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We're old.
Chris Brown was old, but damn, you went with Ike.
I figure it's been long enough. You know, you can cancel for that joke.
All right, rolling down this frozen river. Rolling.
All right. So, in order, I'll signal to everybody that I would like to punch the wall. I would like to fist the wall.
I can't fist that ice hole.
Awesome.
I don't know if we're getting out of this tunnel.
We just got to go a couple more weeks and then Starfinder's here, boys.
Oh no. Oh no.
I have another idea, but I'm going to let Timmy punch the ice hole here.
Okay. Normal. Damn.
25 will hit. Toss me damage.
It says I do maximum damage, so my maximum damage would be D8 plus D6 plus, what is my Dex 5? Math is awesome. 19 would be there, so roll R/R 19.
As you reel back, anybody else, the sheer contact that he makes with this, it rattles your own fuddy bone. Oof. Because he puts all of his ass into it, and you see a sizable crack in the ice in front of you. There is a damage threshold. I will not hide it from you. I'm running it just like regurgitation rules.
So the Iron Fist ignores damage thresholds of objects. That's the other thing.
Yes.
Okay.
But this is the mechanic that I'm going to do, because I have to do something to make it measurable. Because it's not I punch this once and I make the cavern go away. So you gotta,
right.
It's technically you've done more than 19 points of damage to this chunk of ice. I just have to make a number to know how many punches you need to throw to get through.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay.
So can we just talk about how weird it is to watch you rear back with this massive punch and just no sound? Just like it just hits and nothing that, like, there's cracks appearing, but there's nothing, like, just complete silence. It's got to look real weird. Like,
very.
Do it again.
Oh, 20.
Oh, so close.
20.
You know that thing where you said your heart rate went from 60 to 160?
There it is.
Another 19 points. Another massive fissure.
I just look back at everybody and one more. Ooh.
Oh. The great news.
Yeah. It's not a 1, so it hits.
Not a 1, so this is gonna hit.
It's like where the limp wristed punch where he knocks the guy's hand break.
Stop it!
Another 19.
Another 19, you do 57 points as you cross the threshold for this first chunk of ice. They won't always be 50 hit points, but the first one is. You shatter. What is the silence? What's the max on your silence?
Range wise, 20-foot radius. Yeah.
20-foot radius. You surgically strike through. That last punch that you hit, the ice that you've pummeled, you see just slide down this massive glacier flow that's in front of you. You guys can hear running, well, no, you can't hear running water, but you can see it as there is drainage going down into this massive pitfall. Moxley, you can smell the sulfur.
Okay. And this glacier flow is like a path that can be traversed down without having to carve through ice. Unknown. Okay.
Unknown. It's a hole in the ground. Much
Right.
As a Winter Walker Wheeler Ranger Jr., you would know that there's no telling these things could go on forever. And considering it's the Underdark that has just been frozen, God knows how far you could fall down into the Underdark.
And 2 questions. This is the hole that Azar saw and shook his head at?
Yes.
Or is this okay.
100%. This is the obstacle.
Yep. And is the boule sensed in that direction? If I put my feelers out into the ether, is he in that direction as the glacier flow goes, or straight in a more lateral line?
You can sense that the boule came from under and up. The boule is lateral. With that natural 20, I'm going to let you have known that your hunter's mark was focused further down into the ground.
Okay.
Your own ability, you would think that this thing was trying to surface while the ground was freezing as rapidly as it was with the weather change, to not get itself trapped wherever it was at. So it is now lateral.
Got it. I think that makes sense. I'm
But
also
it tells
gonna
you
look
that
at
there is at least boule tunnels that have gone through this. Like all points of the Underdark, sometimes it's a super highway, sometimes it's just a direct line to hell. You don't know.
Now that it's free, I will get to the edge and try to look as far down into that hole as possible, and also using trunk smell.
I've given you the trunk smell. You smell sulfur. There's nothing else I can give you on that front. Go ahead, roll a perception or investigation check.
Okay. Unlocked new area. Here's new dice roll.
Nice.
24. With the silence, you can't hear how long it is by dropping a rock or by the water. The darkness seems to permeate rather quickly. There doesn't seem to be anything that is leaching up. The smell of sulfur is strong. It seems to have melted whatever part of this tunnel is. It doesn't seem to be carved through rock. It seems to be straight through ice. You do not see a roper in the immediate 20-ish feet before you're unable to see any further down into this dark hole.
I'll pop my head back up and also look at the party, look at Azar, look at the party, and also shake my head no. So, in agreement that that's not the hole I want to go down.
I'm sorry. We already established Malvin was like, la la. Did we already talk about what we see across from us, or are we just talking about down? How far does this span? Like, can we see anything? Like, if we're just looking straight ahead, did I miss that?
I think it was just ice is what we had established. Like that was the next wall of ice is there. What that 10-foot had unlocked was that there was potentially an obstacle, turned out to be a hole. We punched our way to finding the hole. Now we have a hole.
And then it's just have a hole and then there's ice. Okay.
You guys that's what I'm gathering.
Yeah. You guys are 201 feet away from the belay to the southeast.
Yep.
You have a massive
lateral and not below.
Yeah. You guys have a massive pitfall in front of you that you don't know where it leads.
We can't really even tell the ring of it. Like I don't even know how big of a wide of a hole it is that we would even have to jump over. All I can see is ice on the other side.
You have not cleared the other side of it.
Right.
You guys have a 10-foot radius hole up in front of you.
So I feel like that would be beneficial to know if we can get to the other side of the hole, but that's a spell usage to destroy water that far away. Can't punch over to there, I don't believe.
You guys are adventurers. You guys have things.
Let me ask, just based on, so we've got the hole, we've got ice, and just from what we can see with this setup, like in theory, right? If you could stick your head down and had vision to look over, do we think if we could do that, like, I don't know how like tall the ice is, you know what I mean? Now we have a hole going down, but if we could like look up underneath, you'd be like, oh, if you look up, it's only 15 feet over, and then that's where like there's a vertical pillar, so we can like, okay, we got 15 feet to clear. Does that make sense? Everybody understand what I'm trying to say? Like, if we look down, how can we see how far over it is till like there's a landing? Even still, if it's 25 feet over, that's still a 25-foot span we'd need to clear to keep going, and then we're still in the ice clearing business beyond that if we were to do that.
I don't know, if you want to stick your head down there, I can produce flame and shoot it out for about 60 feet.
Well, I'm just trying to think, like, if that's even an option, like maybe that's like, something to consider if there's ways we can look that, that way.
Is there like an animal with like real great night vision? One of us can do some recon down there, an owl or a bat or some shit. Like, can one of the druids do something like that? Is it too dangerous for us to go down there? Could we?
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this sword.
Yeah.
These are all things. Let's see. Does this have dark vision?
I do not have dark vision natively. I also can't fly. I know that's a shock.
Congratulations. I do. Yeah. I can see 60 feet in dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not many of us are flying around, really.
Yeah. I've got my wings. I can fly in just as I am. But that's a whole heaping load of trouble if I get stuck down there.
Yeah.
And how do you communicate it to us when we're in silence?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll be outside the bubble at that point. I'll scream like a little girl.
Yeah, but we won't hear it.
We won't
hear it.
No, you won't hear it.
You can scream all you want, my dude. We'll just be like, I guess everything's fine.
In space, nobody can hear you scream.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It must be fine. He didn't send up any sort of light signal that we could see. So he must be totally fine. Just screaming into the void, like.
Meanwhile, Roper's going.
Produce flame to do SOS.
Yeah, right.
Just cover your flame. SOS.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We need to decide and do something.
Yep.
Yep.
I like the idea of that Kendra had of transforming into an animal. Drop silence. Transforming into an animal and doing the thing, and coming back and be like, "Listen, here's the deal."
Yeah.
Yep. Concentration broken. Done. Did it.
Yep.
It's gone.
I'll agree and say let's talk.
I broke concentration on silence.
I need a stealth check from the party.
Confirming I don't have anything that gives me stealth bins.
This will encompass your entire conversation that you have here.
We all should still be under pass without trace. So
Yeah,
I think that's still on us,
That,
right?
Okay, that makes sense why my stealth was so high.
It's like so high, yeah.
Look, I'm really good at this.
That 3 was looking. Oh my god, it's a 3 and a 1. Well, thank you.
All right, let's get Azar in here. Where's my 19? I've been rolling 19s all
I was
night.
gonna say, what's going on? That
Oh.
could go 3 for 3 on that one, huh?
No.
Damn.
No hat tricks tonight.
Damn, Ma went stealthy.
I'm stealthy as hell.
All right, we got a total of 192 for a 32 collective stealth here.
Nice.
Not terrible.
Noted. You guys have a 32 for this conversation.
Well, found a hole. The belay is not down the hole, though. Belay is that way, and I point laterally in the direction that the belay sense is. I can't see anything down there, though. I don't even know if it's worth going down there. It's the sulfur stench is strong from coming up there. I don't know if that's Mephistocles. I don't know if that's just the steam vents.
Yeah, we still don't. Actually, you know what? I think while we're trying to, we've already established that. Can we smell the sulfur scent, or was it only because Moxley's knows that he knew?
No, it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong.
Okay. All right. So just gonna say that probably at this point, fire. Maybe not a great idea to be throwing fireballs around with a giant, sulfur smell. Just put that out there as a potential thought that I had. Well, that's one way to clear the ice, is just blow up the entire underground path.
The only reason propane smells like that is because we added the sulfur smell.
Yeah,
Sulfur
right.
on its own is inflammable.
You never thrown a firecracker into the hole of the
gonna say.
house before?
technically it's not sulfur we add. That's mercaptan is the stuff we add to natural gas, but that's besides the point.
But
yeah,
we could at least use the hole to see. I don't know if anybody wants to try to just go a little bit into the hole now that we can hear you and hear each other. Maybe you can see a little bit more.
I mean, I got an idea that doesn't have anybody have to go in there, because if it's pretty bad with the sulfur smell, maybe it's also poisonous, and then like somebody flies down there as like a bird or a bat, and then it's a canary in a coal mine, and then they're dead.
Okay.
Right? Like that's a thing.
I like this. Well, I don't like.
So I hang on. Well, it's good because I had to drop concentration to do this anyway, because it's another concentration spell. So give me a second. And I'm not going to place the summon for this because I don't think it's necessary. But I'll cast Arcane Eye and create a little invisible orb that can see in the dark and can just float down, and I'll just send it down the hole. And it's invisible, and I'll just have it scope around and see what I can see.
And you said it has what kind of vision does it have on it?
Dark vision. It
Dark
is
vision
invisible
for 30
and
30 feet.
invulnerable, and dark vision out to 30 feet. Yeah.
Very cool. How long does this last?
It lasts.
Oh God,
for
it's
an
fourth
hour.
level. So yeah, you got. Oh man,
Yeah,
you got
it's
your
an
own
hour.
little phantasm going on here.
Mm-hmm. It can fit through anything like 1 inch in diameter. So like, this is the ultimate recon spell because you can't harm it because it's a completely invulnerable. So it can just,
Yeah.
you know, all you need is a keyhole to send this thing through, and off it goes. So
Did everybody watch the Alien show on Hulu Earth?
yeah. Yes, this is my T. Ocellus eyeball running around.
Yes. Go be a part of the goat.
Yeah, so I will send this Arcane Eye down, and just like I said, I mean, it lasts an hour, so I will just start kind of going around and probing around and whatever I can see while I'm, you know, down there.
Okay, so I think this is the best how we do this.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have you make a roll that is percentile
Okay.
for what this eye sees. The higher on the percentile, the more favorable the terrain is going to be.
Okay.
The threshold of that DC
Mhm.
will be created by how much time you say you're going to invest of this hour.
Okay.
So if you say, hey, I want to scope this place out for the full hour that's here, it's going to be a 50-50.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now.
So if you roll a 50 or above on the percentile die, favorable terrain.
I see. Okay.
That you will be able to find favorable terrain with this, because we're doing this completely procedural. I have no idea what's down this tunnel the same way that you guys have no idea.
Understood. Okay. So that becomes a question for everybody here. How long do we want to do this?
You can also
Sure.
do it at incremental chunks.
That was
Okay.
on that part of the deal.
So you can roll multiple times and go, okay, I want to spend 10 minutes looking for favorable terrain on this.
Okay. Well, I reposition my question. What durations do we want to do? Do we want to do 10 minutes? Do we want to do 15? Do you want to just do 2.5 an hour?
5 sections. For 100 minutes, which is more than
I was like, that's
An
a lot of
hour.
math.
I was gonna say that's great for the 60 minutes that we have. I appreciate where you're at.
I mean, break it up
Um,
quarter segments. I mean,
I was gonna say we could do
take 4 shots
15.
at it.
Yeah, do 4 15s. Does anybody have a opposition to that? We do 15 minutes at a clip and see how we do.
That's the
Like
one.
in each direction type thing.
Well, I mean, we're
See what
looking.
the first one. Yeah, right.
Yeah, see what we get on the first roll, and then kind of go from there.
You get to get the first roll and be like, oh no.
Or yep, we got. This is looking good. Maybe then we continue to explore that direction.
Right.
Or well, I mean, honestly, it's going to come up to the roll, right? So we don't know.
Yep. But 15 is going to be a high percentile of unfavorable terrain, so we're just going to have to roll good.
Yep. Cool.
Like it.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah.
So
Formal decision,
for the sake
15
of brevity, I'm going to give you guys a 15 spot instead of a 12 point repeating.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
So 80, 85 or above, you can find favorable terrain.
Okay. First roll. Looking for an 85 or above.
Still that 100.
Well, you know, that would be, oh, man, wouldn't that be nice, huh?
There you go.
82.
Can we put some numbers
I think
on
we
that?
said 20
I
minutes.
was-
We said 20 minutes, right?
We
We were
said-
doing 20 minute sessions?
Oh,
I assume that we're not able to add dice to these rolls.
you would have to make a claim that whatever you were using would be able to spot your invisible arcane eye doing its work down inside of the tunnel to be able to assist it.
Spot the invisible creepy eye from Alien.
Yeah, I was gonna say this isn't like a heroic inspiration.
Nope. Nope, I don't use them on the percentile dies because it kind of invalidates them. But if somebody would have some sort of manifestation that they have within their own features, I cannot deny what your character can do.
I don't think I have anything that I can add to this because I'm already doing stuff with this. So I don't know if anybody else has things they can throw to add to this.
Let me ask a question. We've set a precedent for this before, and I'm fishing here on this one with Valisna and Omen. We've done a spectral shield with Mawin before. Could realistically we form one of our cats into a helping force to go along with the eyeball and kind of protect it?
It's not your magic.
Okay. Like I said, fishing, but
Sure, yeah, of course.
Would you like to take your clothes off and turn into a knucklehead trout and slide down the luge? Would you like to slide down naked by yourself untransformed down the luge?
No, because I'm holding concentration on pass without a trace. So I'm taking myself out of the I'm gonna naked wild shape and show off my dragon dong.
I will say I did not get the image in my brain of that. I only got the sound of you sliding down as knucklehead trout.
Scales on ice. There's some ASMR in there.
Your arcane eye descends into the darkness. There's too much to choose from surrounding around you. You can tell that it opens up significantly here, but it continues to descend further down. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Perception check. That one I do have advantage on, so we'll see what we get with this.
Oh, I'm sorry. This will be above your own perception check. This would be a
Spell attack.
spell attack. Yes.
My bad.
If you want to use one of the numbers that you rolled, you may do so, or you may re-roll.
What did I roll? 13. It'll be higher, so why don't I save it? We'll go with a 20. It'll be a 23.
23.
Yeah.
When your arcane eye descends down,
Mhm.
does it see in color? Does it see in black? Well, it's dark vision, so it's going to be black and it's going to be shades of noir.
Yeah, I mean, it has
Yeah.
regular vision, but we're in the dark here, so it'll be, shades of gray.
With 15 minutes, you're down there long enough to notice that the walls have eyes as they blink.
That's gross.
Not only the hills have eyes, but now the walls have them too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I heard about walls having ears before, but never eyes. This is a whole nother level.
Is it more
All right.
rubber eyes?
Is that what it looks like?
Yes.
Great.
Yep. A whole bunch of them. All right. I guess I will continue looking
Maybe
for the
you
second.
should, maybe you should spend a little bit more time and see if you can find a better path.
Yeah, we can definitely spend if I had to quantify the next amount of time I'd spend, I'd probably say like 15 minutes or so, something like that. So we'll see what happens after that. Maybe we go another 15 or maybe a whole other 15 after that. If we're going to put a timetable on it.
What is time, anyways?
Flat circle.
Flat circle. Damn it! Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
Clean it up. And
Oh,
I
God.
got Hootie in my head. Time. What do we got? Let's roll. Come on.
All right. Am I good to make my second roll here, RoBear?
Good to go.
All right. Here we go. Roll numero dos. 87.
Yes!
87.
Let's go.
Turned it around.
Let's go. Damn. That's some clutch ass percentile.
yeah, it is. That's nuts.
Whoa. You realize the pressure cooker that you're in here. Getting all this information back from the eye. You make a beeline the opposite direction of these ropers that seem to line the walls of this glacial flow. And that's when you spot some clear, open terrain. It's about 100 feet down, and then another 40 feet across. So this tunnel slides down and continues to keep sliding down. But at 100 feet, 40 foot across, there is a lateral tunnel that seems to lead towards the southeast.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to think that as I'm seeing this, I'm sort of describing this to everybody as it's happening. Like I just kind of like I'm in a in a DS screen situation where I have my vision and I also have a second screen that is this eyeball that I'm looking through.
However you want to make it look, it's your magic, man. Make it as
Yeah, well,
tailored
I'm just-
to.
like, so I mean, it's just, it's so weird to me, but this is definitely the change they made with 2024 is you can see out of your own eyes while also looking simultaneously out of another magical eye. It doesn't like override your vision like it used to. So yeah, I'm just describing to you guys what's happening as it's happening, which is why I said a DS screen. So like, this is my vision, and then down here is the eye. So I've got a dual screen in my brain. I'm describing to you as it's happening.
I'm Tony Starkin, but if you were to look at me,
yeah, pretty much.
Hey,
yeah, you can't see
can't see.
my
It's
heads-up display,
Yeah.
but I've got it going over here.
Oh man. Hey, meta glasses. You can toss us out right now, man.
So
And the Boulay tunnels have like a telltale sign that Moxley remembers from our previous encounter, and I relay what to look for in those tunnels to see, does that look like those similar Boulay tunnels that we've seen before?
This does not look like a Boulay tunnel. It is much larger than a single Boulay. However, they do travel these.
Sure, yeah. But it just wasn't carved necessarily.
carved by them.
No,
Yes.
not a
carved.
single Boulay carving. God, the intrusive thoughts to not constantly go, Boulay are brutal.
Robert Goulet.
Yeah, we have that. I guess since we still got time, I might as well go down as far down that 40-foot lateral path as I can get, right? I mean,
Yeah.
unless anybody has another idea.
We're going to need another stealth roll
Okay.
out of the party just naturally camping
Time.
out
Yeah, sure.
in this spot.
That makes sense.
Oh no.
Whose die was the gold die? Is that yours, Tim?
Yeah.
I knocked it to a 19. Does that count?
God, I wish. I would like to use one of my lucky cards to re-roll this too. I just rolled.
Lucky
Oofta.
card for you, sir. You go ahead. It is burnt. Make it happen.
Thank you very much, community, for bailing me out, hopefully. If not, it's all your fault.
I'm also going to burn a lucky.
Okay.
Oh my God, it was so
Oh,
close
doctor.
to that too again.
Woo! Mawin, lucky. You are now free to roll with luck.
There
Nice.
it is.
Yeah, much
well
better.
done. Well done.
Woo.
Yeah, that was a big swing.
Yeah.
All right,
Had to beat me,
32
didn't you?
plus 36 plus 22
Yep.
plus 38 plus 29
Plus 33.
plus 33. 190. You guys are at a 31.6, so I will give you guys a 32 on this bad boy. I don't think there's any question of what you are staying silent from, so I will publicly roll this bad boy. All right. Ropers. Here to sense some shit out.
Look, Ted. Look with your special eyes. Right, isn't it Ted in the commercial? I'm pretty sure it's Ted that she talks to.
I don't think I give him a name.
Oh, they might not have.
All right. I believe this is natural 20 territory. We shall see.
Oh, that's
Rollies.
That's doing it.
Goes.
Is that me?
Holy shit.
A direct tie? That is bananas.
Well, if I'm not even gonna voice that. I've canned the thought.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
all right, Ted, let's go.
17.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that 20. No.
I don't need to bungee jump. I just need baddie rolls.
So, a reminder for folks, whenever we do these creation DCs, I typically don't do it where it's like, okay, need to hit that exact number as the DC. So it's like, oh, they hit a 32, they hit it. We go to rollies on it because we're building the DC as we go. So it's different than just a regular saving throw. Just as a reminder of kind of how it works. You guys hear movement, but you guys hold fast and still. Ropers are definitely alert to something, but nothing but a single tendril pokes up out of the darkness, and you guys see it swipe and just kind of pull a chunk of ice that Lantis punched down back into the darkness very slowly and methodically.
It's dirty. I hate it.
All right.
I'll get a piece of that ass.
You're going to spend the rest of the time, which is 30 minutes, to push in.
Yeah.
Total. We've made a roll for half of it. You continue to follow this tunnel to the southeast. This terrain goes on as the crow flies the entire 15 minutes.
Okay.
You don't know how many feet that you have gone here, but you have an assumption that you believe you are probably underneath where that belay is at.
Oh, okay.
But you're
Interesting.
remember, you are 100 feet down. So
Yeah.
go ahead and
Yeah.
roll your spell attack again for your perception as you're looking around.
Okay. Spell attack roll. Here we go.
And this is an advantage because you have perception with advantage, right?
It's not.
That's a
Well, I guess technically, yes, he can use his perception through the eye. So yeah, go ahead and hit the advantage. Good call.
okay.
He
We'll
got-
take
I was
that.
just saying because he got the advantage initially.
That's a 19. Yeah, well, hey, we know now, so that's
Anything
something.
that you want to add to this roll?
Yeah.
Got everything.
What did I get?
6s, 8s, 10s, and doms.
let's you know what, this feels like this is potentially important. Let's throw the 10, I guess.
All right. Cook.
We'll see how we do on the 10.
Yes.
There you
Yes.
go.
Okay.
Hell yes.
28.
28.
Okay.
You spend the time in this 15 minutes. You do locate, as Moxley has described, a belay tunnel from this terrain. There's nothing that goes further down.
Okay.
You see what Moxley has identified to you as prints from coming in that southwestern direction. And then you see up above you the claw marks of a hanging belay that has burrowed further up.
Okay. I'm describing this all to you as it happens. Should we go up or do you want me to keep going? Okay. We'll go. for the last 15, I'll go up the tunnel where we think it went. See what it looks like up there.
All right. I need everybody to make a last stealth check for me back at Essential Base Camp here.
He's got his little drone.
He's basically just like a plumber. He's just sent his snake.
I've sent my snake down.
Yeah.
Nick.
Snake.
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 Have I told you guys that he's I hear he's the guy that runs the Wendy's social media account. This I'm a snake guy.
No way.
No way. That's all.
Yeah,
That's the genius behind Wendy's.
from what I hear, from what I heard. I don't know if it's still the truth,
They
but I
have social media, so that checks.
That's cool.
I know one person that
will-
was on that team and they operated out of Kansas City. So who knows? Who knows?
Lantis, you got something? You got
yes,
6s and 8s.
I'll go an 8. I'll go an 8.
Make it happen, Captain.
Boom.
nice.
I'm at a 27 now.
All right. So we got 31. We got 30. We got 27.
Mhm.
We got 28. Tedman with the 39.
25.
25 from Mox.
Put us at high 20s.
180. You guys are at a 30.
Okay.
We're slowly.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Yeah. It's,
We're getting a little bit more
Yep.
confident and a little loosey goosey.
yeah.
Somebody's
Yeah.
starting to crack jokes. Another person's farting.
All right. Here's our roper roll.
Oh. Boy, that teetered on that 20. I did not think that was rolling over.
You guys at base camp, after seeing that chunk of ice get pulled down, everybody's butthole's been a little puckered
Uh-huh.
and focusing on the darkness. You guys see a second tendril that kind of like slithers up and just
Like a slippery snake.
Look at
That's
that.
the edge.
Like a
tastes
snake.
flickers its little sticky, almost like suction cups from the end of it, where it seeps down back into the darkness.
Hate these things.
Tedman,
Yes.
as your arcane eye floats further up, your vision turns and looks towards a boulet
Okay.
that is frozen, crawling further upwards. It is held in an icy grave. But you notice an engorged stomach. Part of it that is exposed seems to almost swell, as
This
if
is the
it's decaying rapidly on the inside, as if something were making it bloat with gas. But then it wriggles a bit.
Mm-hmm.
You see something burst out the side. go ahead and roll nature. Will probably be your best bet, because I don't think you're a man of the books of looking up bestiaries, are you?
I was gonna say I have a 13 in Arcana, so I don't know if it falls under that, but I do have nature. If that's better,
Yeah,
for this situation.
This is not
Nature.
Arcana.
Yeah, that's fair.
Only books he reads are from the Shylock. He wants to know where his Vig's at.
That's right. You know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. 17.
You have no idea what is bursting out of the side of this, but they're filled with teeth.
I was gonna say approximately 3 to 6 shriekers, if my knowledge is correct. It's been about 12 hours, so then the graboid turn. I was gonna say it turns into 3 to 6 shriekers, and then in about 24 hours it'll turn into an ass blaster. That's just how the process of a graboid goes. I know how this goes.
You don't know whether this belay has had these things inside of it, or if whatever it's eaten has had these, but there are a bunch of them spilling out up here.
So more than just the 3 in the image, then.
Oh yeah, they're just pouring out as if it was a can of worms.
I hate the Underdark.
Cool. I describe.
Past the Boulay, is there any other place to go, or is it just stuck in ice?
Well, it went up, right? So the tunnel kept going southeast. Correct, RoBear? My understanding.
Yeah.
So it tunneled upwards. We could just, instead of going up to where it is, because now we know it's dead, we could just potentially go past, but they're also all up there.
Got it.
Well, we eventually have to go back up anyway, right? Is he stuck in the earth? Right now?
He's frozen solid.
He's frozen solid. Couldn't get out before.
Okay, so he was still tunneling when he was frozen solid. He's not up inside a cavern. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much his little leggies.
His little legs.
His little leggies. He's got his little belay butt.
Little boule chandelier.
I'm glad we can make this death cute.
So,
Very kawaii.
given this situation, I'll say, I mean, we could go down and go past all these ropers in this cavern, and then try to go further down the tunnel to the southeast, and hopefully don't get rained on by these weird things that came out of that boule, which is, I guess, technically what our options are. Or we could try to go back and find a different direction to try to get southeast, because the boule is no longer an issue. That's gone. We know that. We don't have to worry about that thing. It got eaten from the inside and frozen to death. So for that part of the contract of taking care of that, that's done. But it's obviously cold enough to freeze a boule up there, so we could go back up to the surface, but it's also going to be probably a terrible time. It's already pretty terrible down here, so it's really, well, pick your poison, I guess. It's just,
I feel like there's a tunnel heading in the direction that we needed to go. Seems silly not to go that way.
Right, past a literal cavern full of ropers that are awake and aware and grabbing chunks of ice, like I point 10 feet over there, like right over there. We got to go down Goonies style, down a big old ice chute down to the bottom, and hopefully don't get grabbed on the way. And then hopefully don't get whatever happens from all these things that blew up out of that thing. So
in this case, we at least know 100 feet down, we can go this way towards the southeast. We have a tunnel that goes pretty far away. What would wind walking this distance go? Like, how far can I take this in this direction? Even though, our recon stops at a certain point, what does wind walking us as far as possible maybe look like?
Yeah, so I mean, it's the gamble, right? Yeah. You have a pathway that's leading as the crow flies for you. Does it lead all the way to your destination? Does it take you to a dead end? Does it take you further down into the Underdark? You don't know. But once you commit,
Yeah.
you commit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we would be, to your point, if we do that, which, you know, we're kind of committing to go, well, I guess one of two ways, where we're committing to be a mist to just float by the ropers. So in theory, we could get all the way down there and be like, whoop, it's a dead end. Whoop, back up to where we are.
Yes.
Right, in theory.
How long does walking last?
That's
8
the question.
hours. So we've
8
got
hours.
like 4 hours of recon one way, and then we can
Right.
decide: do we turn around and go back, or do we push forward on foot?
That-
I mean,
Or
we
I think Varrig has wind walking as well, maybe.
But we know Bryn Shander is to the southeast.
Yes.
So,
Correct.
I mean, we're heading the right direction as long as we don't go too far down.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I was asking, like, how far up did the boule get? Like, because I could just wind walk us back up into the last, you know, up and around. But
Yeah, but it, yeah, I get what you're
going
saying.
forward through this tunnel 100 feet down.
Hey, Atlantis, let me ask you, on that map you got from Chuck, are there any other steam vents along the way between here and Bryn Shander that if we had to come up at a certain point, we might get a chance to? I mean, given that it's not frozen over, but I'm just trying to look at the mathematics on this, man.
Rob, there was basically like the ones that the Zent traveled, right? So there would be the one that we entered, and then one by Bryn Shander would be the next one. Is that how the map?
Yeah,
went?
there was a connecting steam vent between Targos and Bryn Shander.
So yeah, I show the map and I show the two steam vents, and you see a very beautifully tiny designed drawn roper right by where we came in.
That's really well. You got quite the eye. So nothing though. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna hang it on my fridge.
These are the ones that the Zentarum mapped that they used.
Right.
So there could be, in theory, more, but these are the ones they used.
I mean, does that tunnel that Ted's eye found line up with the map?
DM, does it line up?
It goes to the southeast. It's as good as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
It is the direction that you need to go as the crow flies. What lies behind this is going to be up to the rolls.
Yep. I mean, if it stinks
yeah.
like a steam vent, if it looks like a steam vent, if it heads in the direction that the steam vent needs to go, I'm inclined to say it's the steam vent.
You
we're
have a
looking for.
lateral tunnel that is a good ways through. That's 100 feet down from the steam vent that you're looking for. That's your odds that you have right now. You've looked up above. You guys have tools, but you know that you are limited in what spells that you can use from up above. And you no longer have silence to protect you from the sound of carving through this hellscape.
No, we still have even if we were to stay here and try to keep going completely lateral, assuming there was no opening, it's still 10 feet across, and there are things below that are awake enough that, like, it's not even like an issue of sound, it's an issue of movement, and like they have eyeballs, they could see. Like, it's not, even if I just cast silence again, we're at the point where we're going to have to be extending over the gap where they are to try to break through. So they, like I said, if they were blind, then maybe we could try to like do this thing where we're quiet, but they have eyeballs. They could just see us doing stuff. So I think the options are we go down and I think we go with your idea, Kendra, as we go down and we try to wind walk, and maybe we just get lucky and we can find a way up. Or even if we go down and it dead ends past where my eye could see, I feel like down there maybe there's less of immediate threat,
something,
so that we can maybe, if we have to start tunneling up ourselves, maybe we're in a less of a immediate getting pulled off and eaten in the dark situation.
I agree.
Or we try to make a new path, but like this one goes generally where we want. So I feel like that makes the most sense.
Yeah,
We were looking for
I agree.
southeast, and you found southeast, so let's go southeast.
All right. Well then, I would prefer to be a cloud and not sliding down this thing, because as much fun as that would be trying to dodge tentacles on a Goonie slide, I feel like that's
At the very least, we should be the gaseous form going down, and or if we had, coming back up.
yeah.
We could do that. At least going down. Let's just see how far windwalking can take us.
Yeah.
All right. Ma, take me away.
Let's do it, boys.
Windwalk me.
Hop in.
Coming for you, One-Eyed Willie.
Yeah.
Rocky Road.
the known goon slide.
I mean, if you watch the one version that was the non-cut version with the giant octopus, we're basically doing the same thing. Like,
Mama, you've been bad.
Holy shit.
I should show you guys my sexy chunk cosplay I did. Greg was sloth and I was like chunk, and I had a very tall slit in my dress.
Oh,
all
shit.
right,
Like
Kendra.
I had one of those belly fanny packs that I would shake for the
Truffle shuffle.
truffle shuffle, and I'd open it up and throw baby roots at people. It was awesome.
Mike.
Well, truffle shuffle us on down this tunnel here.
Oh.
Yes, I did cast it already. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And you smell like fizz, Ed.
Burning a very, very precious 6th level spell from your prayer beads. You guys turn into your gaseous form. Float
And I cast.
100 feet down. You guys know that the ropers are to either side of you. But you don't see them unless you have dark vision yourself. And it's a long passageway of eyes opening and closing on either side.
That's terrifying.
As you can tell, they sit here and wait. I need the group to roll perception check for me.
I have a question. Since that was an hour, does that count as a short rest? Do we get any spell slots returned for that?
Hell fucking no.
No? Damn it. We were there for over an hour, so, I just thought maybe.
You were not resting at all. The opposite of rest. Full cortisol
I wasn't doing
sin.
shit up there while he was down there.
Also, none of us are warlocks, so we ain't getting anything back.
Oh,
on
I
the
don't know
short
how it
rest.
works. I just thought maybe.
Yeah. Hey,
Do I get advantage on perception if I have dark vision?
you get to roll flat. Everybody else gets to roll disadvantage.
I think furbolgs have
Well, you got a character sheet, so you can certainly find out.
I know, I'm trying to look, but I don't know where to find my furbolg thing.
And my
It
gaseous.
would be right on the
If-
front page.
If you have dark
Instead.
vision, it will
Yeah.
be underneath your background on the front page of your character sheet.
My background. I only have healer.
No,
Yeah.
God, why? Jeez.
I have advantage normally, so I'm just gonna roll this straight then. Since I would be at disadvantage normally, I'm just gonna cancel it and just roll straight.
Yep.
Cool.
Is everyone keeping their rolls?
Well, I don't have a choice, so.
This is true. You do not.
Oh.
I have a D8, or what do I have? A D6?
Oh,
right?
you have an 8, Landis. Oh, excuse me, a
use that.
6. This is 6.
Well, I will use that 6.
Damn, I've got a.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a 15 on the die. Yeah, so I'll throw my 8 on this if I could, Radio.
You got it.
I think I'm gonna luck mine. I'm gonna use an innate luck here.
I will use one of my innate lucks.
Oh,
Natural
let's go.
20.
But disadvantage.
But it's disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Hey, that turned it from a 10 to a 21, though. So that's
I mean, that was a pretty.
a big swing.
Yeah. I forgot to fart before I became a cloud, so I'm just like really focused on like how to handle this as a cloud right now. So not really looking
The cloud making other clouds.
I will be a benevolent DM here. If you burn your advantage card, I'll let you make a 50-50. Heads or tails to keep that 20.
Oh man.
Your 20 will drop my 1.
Your definition of benevolence is
That's
I
Just-
mean, that's the.
Is it? I don't know. I feel
to
like
be
this
very-
is a trap.
To be very clear, this is not a cumulative test. This was eyeing.
one person. Yeah.
This is 100% fishing for a critical as you pass through.
If there's anyone that can pull it off, it's somebody that has a 20. We've all done our things to try to get
Yeah.
it. You're the only one that can now.
So you guys will get information for what you rolled. I mean, it's a single card.
Help me, Mobby 1. You're my only
Yeah, you got it. I
Ma.
mean,
All right.
Mobby
I don't think I've ever heard him go for this. You better take this. This is like a once in a lifetime
all right.
opportunity.
Okay. Are we
Heads
am I
or
taking the advantage
tails?
card?
Heads or tails?
I'll go heads.
Come on, heads. Come on, heads. Come on, heads.
Oh, the long roll!
Give me head. Z-
Nat 20.
Let's
I'm
go.
so clenched, you guys.
Mawin,
Yes.
as you're floating down, you guys are looking to the sides, making sure that you keep in check with the ropers that are here, also getting the 100 feet down. You guys notice that there are ropers all the way down the sides of this tunnel. You were incredibly pleased that you guys have not chose to goon slide as you guys were told it. There would have been a lot of ropers to compete with. You can see there are some Zentarum that weren't as lucky. There are the remnants of individuals that have unfortunately fallen down the steam vents. Mawin, you notice something that tugs at your own weave of arcana. You see pulled up against the rocks a roper freshly devouring a poor traveling adventurer that has some kind of magic item on them. It's of a very rare nature or above.
You're a bad
Only way
man.
to get it is to drop Windwalk.
You're a very bad man.
So that's why he was excited about the 20.
Yeah, it's like, you wouldn't offer this to me unless it was just like really important.
More
It's
Sophie's
like, I already know
choice.
these ropers are everywhere. Like, why do I want to burn this resource? And okay, I'll just do it. He wants me to know something.
Magic
Shit.
is incredibly rare, and you guys know it.
I mean, I'll tell you this, like, Mawin doesn't give a shit. She just wants to get the boys wherever they're going safely. She doesn't care. She looks at a magic item like it's like, I don't think she'd care. She's just trying to get us out of here. So, oh, we lost Feisty.
Oh no, he reached for the magic item.
He's like, I'm not above it.
I'm the only one that sees this.
Your pause and hesitation, the rest of the group who is also trying to perceive everything around focuses in and can feel the pull of this very rare or above magic item.
Very rare or above. We've been in this form before. We, those that did not cast it, do not have the ability to cast spells in this form.
I think our only ability is to move or to turn back into our regular form.
Right.
That's the option. So, like,
You guys are 50% down the slide.
Oh, so we have not even started going the southeast tunnel yet. We have only just started
This was
going
the first perception check on descent.
down. Yeah.
So
okay.
I'm giving you guys 50 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta make a real good argument to make me drop anything. This is not attractive to me at all. Going for it in any way.
Oh my gosh! But it could be a laser rifle. I'm just
okay. Well, here's so even to your point, Kendra, we're now all sounds like we're all aware of this. Anybody here could take an action to turn back to try to get it.
I was gonna say, right?
It's not on her to make that choice. It's us to make that choice if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if you guys could willingly come in and out of gaseous form as you'd like, or if I'm in control of the gaseous form.
It is. So here's the kicker, right? It's an action to turn back into your form, like into your physical form.
Yeah.
But then it is an action and a whole 1 minute transformation sequence to go back to gaseous form. So as long as like Maz got it up, it lasts for 8 hours. So you can go in and out, but it's an action, or actually it's a minute both times. So it's an action to activate it, and then you've got, just remind everybody, for people who don't remember, that's 10 turns of combat to turn into it, and 10 turns of combat to change back.
Right.
So you gotta really want this thing. So I'll put it out there as it stands mechanically. Greed's a hell of a drug, guys. You do your thing, man. I'm
You
good.
ain't seducing me. You ain't seducing me. This ain't destiny. That ain't the Galahorn. To hell with that thing.
Oh, who knows?
Oh, because then we got to roll again to see what it is. No thanks.
Turns out radio it is. It's the Galahorn. It's just sitting right there.
Why? Is your name Proda?
Turns out that Roper's name is Zer.
He's fighting for his
Zer-
life.
no, Zer
over there.
sold it.
All right. I'm going to go from right to left since we know Monwin's decision. Monwin elects not to pursue this item. Moxley, do you elect to try to pursue this item?
Oh, why am I first?
Because you said he's going right to left.
You're the
Yeah.
one physically struggling with the decision.
Right, but for real though, like thinking of it in character, not above table, I don't feel like Moxley would choose what is pretty clearly not a death sentence, but a very high risk maneuver.
Let's make a roll here to see if it's very rare or legendary, since you guys
get wrecked.
have paused on it for so long.
Oh man, it was almost 100.
It's a legendary item.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Cool. Oh my god.
I hate you for doing this to us.
I really do. So now, also still playing in Moxie's headspace, he is very well aware how limited magic items are in this space. And you have shown we've caught.
Okay. Tony, well done. Well done.
That's why I said no.
Well done. Well done.
I mean, but that, like, legendary items, those have the ability to stop oral type of power. We're getting close to. I mean, that's the whole reason that the Rime, not the whole reason, but that's a main reason why the Rime is as strong as it is her collection of all these magical items and hoarding. But I mean, what do I, if I try to get it, and what? Take a giant leap? Try to get onto the path? I can make it. I can make that jump.
Start initiative.
You guys can't talk.
I know.
In your
This
guys'
is-
form.
I'm just giving
Yeah.
you like internal dialogue. I
Yeah.
can make that jump.
If anybody, you are the Wheeler Walker Winter Ranger Jr. Like, this is
Like,
you guys see that gas cloud. One of them
slow,
go slowly towards it.
and you're gonna start watching it materialize.
Oh, he's gone. Okay. One gas cloud's going forward. Tedman.
There ain't no point in having a legendary item if you're just gonna end up on a legendary corpse. So I ain't saying no way.
Well said. Lantis.
Lantis thinks back to the whole reason he came to the north. And his mission was to get in contact with the frost giants during the collapse of the Ordning. Because he found out that the frost giants were hoarding magical items. And he thinks of that, and he thinks, this might be how I connect the mission. I fulfill what I want, what I was sent here to do, It's been 10 years. And when the rime is over, I can go back as a master. And he starts following Moxley.
Two forward. Varric.
It gives Varric pause because he remembers sitting with Malinar Silverton at the tavern and him taking such an interest in his staff. And for a moment, there's a glimpse of, if we get this, that's a negotiating piece for something we might use to get closer to Oral. And that's the ultimate goal. But as he looks back at the long line of ropers that carries on 50 feet behind him, he's going to continue to drift with Ma.
As the party has majority chosen to continue to float down as gas, Azar will not accompany Moxley and Lantis.
Great. Good. It's good. This is good. We got this. Two big guys. What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
All
You
right.
guys with little magic.
Both of you float towards this unfortunate adventurer. The rest of you,
Good luck, Brian.
you guys can see, and I'll allow it that you guys know the different gaseous forms. I will let them be colorized so that you don't have to know, well, who is that? You can see Lantis and Moxley floating towards this legendary source of magic. You guys hold your position that are in gaseous form?
I do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lantis, Moxley, how close are you going to get, and what are you going to do when you drop form?
So,
Oh, God.
Moxley's plan, now seeing Lantis here, like, I don't know, as we start materializing, I'm envisioning like the head maybe forms first so I can start communicating at least some semblance of a plan.
No. 0% of that is gonna happen. You're gonna
That's fine.
choose what you're gonna do,
Yeah.
and that's it. What you're gonna roll on the minute you pop out of form.
So my plan was, and is to materialize right on the item, grab it, cast jump now on myself and on Lantis, so that we can leap from that position to the southeasterly tunnel that we have identified.
You guys have 50 feet to go down and 40 feet across.
It's fine for me.
50 feet
Yeah.
down.
It's
monk's
not
got
about the
motion.
distance with you guys. That is an incredible fall.
Again.
Oh, right. Where we're materializing at.
Yeah.
No, to fall 50 feet down and over as well, like that's an incredible landing that's going to hurt, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Except for the monk. Slow fall.
Well, do you have anything to add to your plan there, Atlantis?
This is not a planned situation.
No, right. I'm just saying what my
I am relaying the odds back to you based off of what you have said.
got it. Yeah, that was what my brain was
All right.
thinking when I said I would start materializing.
All
I had
right.
jump. That's what I have to move.
All right. Lantis, what is your plan?
I My plan was basically to the same thing minus the jump spell.
Grab and try to put, hardcore parkour off of this wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is it? 1 or 2 more levels, and I would have been able to run along that wall.
Run on them ropers, baby. All right. This is going to happen all at the same time.
Love that.
Moxley,
Guys,
as you drop your form, you can see it's that flash of roper eyes all around you. Lantis, the same. There's that moment where you guys are frozen in time, looking at each other like, what the fuck are we doing?
Dude, what does mine say?
At this moment, they knew they f***ed up.
You can't hear this gas head face palming over here, but I am. It's just
Yeah, Moen is as well. She's that exasperated mom sigh.
I heard that earlier from him.
You did. You did.
This will determine the roll.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
They look friendly.
If you stunning strike them, do all the tentacles go down or just one at a time?
All right.
I'd been just sitting here thinking it wasn't going anywhere. Like we could have came back later after this and got it after, but no, all right, whatever.
It's a magical item. Wait till it out and then come back and get it.
That's whatever, I didn't realize
Hey.
we were in the business of collecting treasures. Whatever.
Characters are temporary. Loot never dies.
Never
All right, Falco, let's go.
I'm going to make 3 rolls for each roper.
Just 3?
I need sleight of hand from both of you as you guys go to yeet into this. Now, since fortune has favored the bold, you guys feel the presence of 2 legendary items.
Oh, really?
I need sleight of hand from both of you. And if not sleight of hand, if you want to try to brute force take this from the roper, you can do that as well.
I will be brute forcing.
It's gonna be freaking sovereign glue and a deck of many things. You sons of bitches.
That's why I didn't want it.
By brute force, you mean like a straight strength check? Or
I will let you do athletics.
okay.
Yeah, I don't have any. I'm just gonna roll this flat. So here's my athletics roll. Boom.
Not bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a D6er on top of that.
All right.
You want to mark me for it?
You got it, brother.
What do I got going on?
25. What's what I was shooting for? Just the 1 on my D6.
I mean, 25 does feel better than 24. So
Right? Like that's a meets it beats it number.
Ah. Boo.
oofta.
Can you endom that? Because
I will take an indom if I can.
Go for it.
all right, Bart, go for it.
Much better.
Much better.
That's better.
Bravo,
Hey.
bravo.
Attaboy.
All right, we got a 25 and we have a 29. Let's start with you, Moxley. Roper Athletics.
Oh God. Silvery bar.
About what you're gonna feel.
All right.
No,
First-
it's mine.
First roll.
Oh God. Okay.
21.
Okay. Oh, good. Yours is 25. Okay.
The first tendril goes out. You're able to bat it away. Second tendril.
Dice.
26.
Can I wield that?
If you drop out of your gaseous form.
Okay. Sorry, Lantis.
Well, it's Moxley anyway. So
Oh, sorry, Moxley.
My rolls were lower.
Okay. Mawin,
Yes.
you
No, I don't. Oh, which you are you dropping out, or are you saying no?
No, I'm not.
You're not-
No, I would not. No.
Okay, well, she said sorry, Lantis, so I thought she meant that she's doing it for you.
Oh no, I thought that was. I thought that was
Okay,
She thought it was
for
a roll on
Lantis's
me.
role.
got you.
I
All
got.
right.
I got them mixed up.
Okay. You see that roper attach itself to Moxley. You are hanging now from this roper as it pulls you in. Since there's an additional swipe, it will take its attack with its tentacle. Oh. No, it's already got you. It's already got you. It will reel you in.
I am a real boy.
Not for long.
Mm-mm. Guys, think about the 4 magic items that'll be left there right after this.
Moxley,
Spoken like a gangster.
when this tentacle attaches onto you,
Yeah.
you can feel a sickness flow through you
Oh, good.
as this roper poisons you.
And I was just gonna say and ask you, are you down with the sickness?
You now have disadvantage on
Okay.
most rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's gonna pull you in, and it is gonna go for a big old chomp.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Chomp attack. Here we go. Let's go. 19 will not hit as you get 7-7.
Double 7.
It pulls you in. You are still grappled by this thing.
Sure.
You're poisoned, but you somehow avoid getting chomped on.
And I have a hand on the item.
No, you don't.
That's
Okay.
the important question he wanted to ask.
All right, Lantis. Same thing coming for you.
Ugh.
21
First
was your
roll.
number? Okay.
17. You'll brush it away the first time. Second tentacle.
That was 1.
Why does this one get advantage though?
What's that?
This one gets advantage. Where
Oh,
this
shit. Nope, I effed that up.
Good call.
I mean, I saw it the first one. I was like, God, I get like panicked right away with the numbers.
I will take the first die from both of these.
Okay.
But 8
All
and
right.
15. Yep.
So it is a 24 on the second. And on this natural 20 that was on this piece, I'm going to do what I would do for you guys. I'm going to flip a coin.
Oh boy.
Heads or tails, Lancis?
See, he's choosing for it to not be a 20.
No, if he gets it, then I will make a new roll.
Right.
Tails.
Could be a attack roll. Yeah.
Tails!
Woo! Read that money. Let's go.
Let's go, baby!
Woo!
So percentages work, baby. 50.
All right. Here is the last tendril. Whoa!
Let's go.
Oh!
Lance is the magic man. Let's do it.
Yoink! You pull at this adventurer's gear. All right, I need you to make me a 1d4. Armaments. Legendary.
Oh, geez.
This is what you snatch.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Legendary cock wraps.
A vorpal sword.
Yo!
Got my monk weapon, baby.
Whatever kind of monk weapon you want this to be, it is a vorpal monk weapon for you.
Yo!
I gotta do some looking.
Oh, let's go, baby.
I
Okay.
have some Zangief claws.
I will allow you to notice that Mox is being reeled in, which is funny because that's how all this shit started with Mox.
That's how we do it.
Your second piece of this is going for the jump. I'm going to allow you to make a wisdom saving throw. If you make this wisdom saving throw, which I will tell you the DC is a 18, then you can pause and change from this initial jump and slow fall if you so choose.
Ooh, okay.
$23. Full on monk mode. You can see that your boy is in trouble. I will allow you to have a bonus action.
What can I do for my bonus actions without attacking first? Ooh, wait a minute. Wait,
You're still able to make a an unarmed strike, even though it's not flurry of blows.
right. Dang it. Show me the whole thing. Hey, when you... There we go, I'll just do that.
What are we doing?
I'm reading the new patient defense just to make sure here. Okay, that's not going to help him. I mean, if I notice Moxley's in trouble, I'm going to help.
All right. Gonna punch it?
Yeah.
All right. Roll the hit.
Ooh, gross.
13.
I have inspo die available still. I don't think Lantis, I don't believe you do, right?
No, I'm all out.
Is there a world where I see this assistance coming in from Lantis that I can give him an assistant, one of my inspo dies by positioning myself?
Yeah, you're poisoned and wrapped up.
Cool.
I do have a lucky die though.
Yeah.
I will use that.
All right, let her cook.
Better.
24 will hit.
Better. Points of force damage.
12 points of force damage. Get your damn hands off her as you
Get off my damn plane.
grapple that tendril. Are you going to try to stun?
Yes. Where is the button? Stunning strike is there, right there.
Constitution saving throw. DC 16.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a legendary creature. This is a single roll.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Natural one!
It's a natural one. Let's go. Kill it.
Oh!
Let's go.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Save my ass.
You guys straight up Pitfall style George the Jungle as you stun this roper. Its tendrils go limp. Mox, you snag the magic item in front of you.
Okay.
You and Lantis both go swinging an additional 30 feet from this tendril. As you do,
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and have you roll a 1d4 for me, Moxley.
Okay.
Armaments as well.
Like an armament.
Got some cutting stuff.
91.
Sword of answering.
What?
Wow. Oh,
Oh, that's a +3 sword.
yes.
Yeah, it's legendary. Yeah.
Snipe.
Oh,
Give advantage
doctor.
on the attack
You
roll,
guys-
any damage.
Got the top 2 rolls on legendary armaments.
Holy
That's a pretty cool sword for a
shnikey.
front fighter.
Yeah.
We will adjust this to make it what
Sure, yeah.
kind of weapon you want. If you want this
Yep.
to be a trident, a spear, a sword, what would you like it to be? A pole arm?
Do I have to answer right now?
No, you choose.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. you guys see miraculously as they pitfall swing past you guys, this roper that is stunned falls off the side of the cavern and hits the goon slide. The other ropers have no idea. They just know something's hit the slide. All of these roper tendrils start going down.
Oh God.
Past you guys. Lantis, your slow fall kicks in. Moxley, your jump, which is now 20 by 40.
I cast it at level 2 as Lantis had as he did that action and we started that slide down, my trunk kind of slaps over and touches his leg as I cast jump at 2nd level for both of us. So now we both have jump on us.
You need to give me an athletics check at disadvantage from your poison.
And I will use my advantage card, which I held on to.
Let's go! Flatten that bad boy out. I got you. You're good to go.
And I was hoping to roll with advantage, but I'll take a flat roll over disadvantage. So athletics, flat. Here it is. Okay. Okay. I will
Flirting with it.
I will
10 or 12. That's all you got left. If you got the 12 in pocket.
Okay. No, I did not. So I have a D10. I will D10 it.
All right.
All right. Burn them resources. Let's go.
Yep. These are dire situations. 26. See that? Even better than 25.
26. Success. As boom, Moxley hits, and he hits hard. You can hear the reverberation through the cave. You guys, he's gone so far down, you don't know whether he's fallen on the item that he's taken or if he 3-point stance landed on this thing. But he's down there as Lantis, you just calmly floats all the way down past these ropers going off. They swing through all of you guys in gaseous form. The question is, when you guys land on the edge, do you come out of your gaseous form?
Fart gas for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to at this point.
Nope. We got a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And how long until they can return to gaseous form? And
A minute.
another minute? You can wait
Alright.
a minute.
You guys both admire the loot that you guys just risked it for the biscuit for.
Dude, what does mine say?
Good call. It says Ray. What does yours say? Me.
I'm gonna make a roll as Mox, Lantis, you begin to feel the tunnel shake as the reverberations from Moxley landing hard rattle throughout the entire cavern. You guys begin to hear skittering coming from the far ends of these long tunnel. You're waiting. This is the longest minute of your life now, past the few seconds you just came from. As you can hear this kind of clicking. And it's getting closer and closer.
This really is